Hey guys, I'm Unako and you're watching Unako Genu-ine. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and if you relate to me or anything that I say today, comment. Let's talk about it. Today's topic is about grace and how I think it's really important to give yourself grace. We're taking me as an example for this video. So, I don't want to hurt nobody. Like, I don't want to ever cause anybody any emotional distress. I'm always be like, oh my god, it's okay. Like, oh my goodness, it's okay. Like, if somebody like maybe spills something on me, I was like, oh my gosh, it's okay. Like, I want to make sure someone else feels like they're not in the wrong for something, like especially if they're not, and just to be like super forgiving to them, right? My thing is, I don't want to make anyone feel bad. I don't want to make anyone feel guilty for something that they don't need to feel guilty about, right? Let's flip the script around. When it comes to myself, it's another story. I don't treat myself very nice, to be honest, and I've realized that, and I'm trying to like work that out and to be more intentional about how I think and just act towards myself. You're also human, right? So when you treat other people a certain way with kindness and patience and respect and stuff, why don't you do that to yourself? That's the thought that was coming up in my head, like, especially because I've been growing in my faith and just talking to God more, growing my relationship with Him. I've realized how mean I've been to myself, like, growing up, and I don't really think it's my fault. And I'm not going to say it's anyone else's fault, but I didn't just all of a sudden decide to not be very nice to myself. I think I picked it up from other behaviors, from people, like how I've been treated by other people, not in like malicious ways. Like, as a kid, if I didn't feel like validated in something, I would always turn it around and blame it on myself. As a kid, everything was like a big deal to me. So if somebody who didn't have like very much patience in a moment towards me, girl, the whole world was like spinning. Like, oh my goodness, what did I do? Did I mess up? Did I make someone angry? You know? And I think that really just made me spiral and form a habit of being not very nice to myself. But honestly, I think that I should be nicer to myself. I think everybody should be nicer to themselves. You're also a person. And I don't think it's like because it's your fault. I think it's mainly because it's a defense mechanism, or like just like a reaction, right? And it's caused by something. And I'm pretty sure each person has their own reason as to why they do things and react in certain ways. So I can't really tell you like, maybe it's because of this, maybe it's because of that. It's genuinely like something that you should look at yourself. And in my faith, as I grew and as I learned more, I've learned, honestly, why am I depriving something that the Lord Himself is giving so much of to me all the time, constantly? Like, God gives us so much grace. He literally died on the cross for us so that we can have forgiveness. That's grace. And is so patient with us when we are being human and being disobedient or hating on Him and hurting Him. He's still patient and shows up for us and still says it's okay, and saying it's okay, it's all right, and I've got you and I love you still, right? When other people would never even in a million years have the same amount of patience towards us when we do the same things to them, right? So if God gives us so much of that, who do you think you are to deprive yourself of it, right? Yeah. So that's like what I wanted to talk to you about. Honestly, I had a whole thing written up here, so I'm going to read it. I think I should be nicer to myself, and I think you should too. Honestly, I wasn't a very nice person to myself. I wasn't kind to myself because I thought I didn't deserve it. I thought I needed to be punished or shouted at or deserved to be hated. And anytime I felt like another person's unhappiness was because of me, I needed to be punished or suffer because how dare I feel okay after I did something not okay to someone else. Mind you, I was just a kid. So even if I made my mom angry, I'd turn and look at myself and ask, what's wrong with me? Like, why did I do that? Girl, you a kid. But anyways, honestly, it's awful and it's heavy to carry. I genuinely hated who I was. Like, I was not nice to myself at all. I speak terribly to myself, and I was and still am my biggest critic and hater. And for a lot of us, that's true. But I want to add a word to vocabulary that you should think about more. Grace. And when I mean grace, I'm referring to the kind of grace God gives us and how we should imitate such patience with ourselves. Jesus, who died on the cross by crucifixion and still carried all our sins before dying, said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. Luke 23 verse 34. When people are the one who put him down and put him up on the cross, he still had patience and understanding to do all that and to go through all of that and still say, they know not what they're doing, forgive them. He didn't exclude a single person. Even the person holding the whip was forgiven. Now, with that much patience and forgiveness given to us freely, why do we deprive ourselves of it? So it's okay to forgive yourself, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't take accountability. It means you're human and you make mistakes. I'm still learning this lesson, honestly. I don't think I'm still very patient with myself, but I've come a very long way, like a very, very long way. And I've learned how to manage intense moments where I do feel like going back to how I used to act. And that all is also because of the grace of God and how patient He's been with me. So I just hope we can take that message, deal with it as you will. And what I hope you do with it is learn to be gracious to yourself. And yeah, not everything is on you. Not everything has to be on you. Everybody's humaning together. Everyone's being human together. Okay? Okay. Love you.